the other week, I did a story on how game companies are absolutely decimating their workforce with layoffs. For those of you who know what decimation actually means, you know I'm right on this one. But it's expanded, and it's expanded rapidly. This is going to be one of the craziest years for all these ESG companies and how much they're laying off staff. I'm going to go over 4 articles just to rehash some of the layoffs with some new articles with how many more layoffs. But as far as January goes, we're looking at between 30 and 40,000 people being laid off from all these woke companies that have been giving us trash the last couple of years. So here's article number 1. In the beginning shift to all digital future, Microsoft reportedly makes massive cuts to Xbox physical game release operations. And of course, we all know this is part of the you will own nothing and be happy about it that, all these companies are pushing for, where you don't own the game and at any moment they can rip the game away from you, even though you paid them $60, $70, $100, $200, $300 for all their games and their DLC. They can just say, yeah, you can't have it anymore. The one exception right now is being Steam. But that could always change in the future depending on who's running the company. So if you're a physical media person who actually likes owning what you buy, I see this as a massive L for you. Well, for me as well, because I would prefer that. But digressing back to the article, Xbox didn't stop there. This is just the one that they wanted to push forward before they hit us with this one. Microsoft slashes video game division, cuts 1,900 across Activision, Blizzard, Xbox, and ZeniMax. So right off the gate, we're looking at several thousand people being laid off just from Microsoft. And of course, you know that ZeniMax does include some of their physical media division, so that was going to be granted in this one. But what we're focused on here is Blizzard and Xbox getting the layoffs. These layoffs, which when all said and done, will affect roughly 8% of the company's 22,000 employees. Decimated in the literal sense. These companies are being decimated by layoffs. But it's not just the game companies. Tech layoffs balloon in January as Wall Street rally lifts Alphabet, Meta, and Microsoft to records so far in January. And again, this was almost 4 days ago now. So far in January, 23,700 workers have been laid off, the most in any month since March, according to website Layoffs. Downsizing comes as investors are becoming more bullish in tech. It's because the investors are wondering where billions of dollars went in Disney stock, where billions, millions, and billions are going in all these game companies that we're told were sure bets are going to do nothing but print money for them. And granted, don't get me wrong, don't take this and think investors are saying, why is the market failing? Is it because of all this woke stuff? No, they honestly don't care. They're losing money. And that is all that matters to beat this ESG garbage. And here we go. The S&P 500 is trading at a record and the NASDAQ is at its highest in 2 years. Alphabet shares reached a new pinnacle on Thursday, as did Meta and Microsoft, which ran past $3 trillion in market cap. Don't tell that to the bosses. While Wall Street cheers on Silicon Valley, tech companies are downsizing at an accelerating clip. So far in January, some 23,670 workers have been laid off from 85 tech companies. According to the website, there we go, that was in the title, don't need to keep reading this. That's the most since March, when almost 38,000 people in the industry were shown to That's the most since March, when almost 38,000 people in the industry were shown the exits. And here we go, 8,000 employees in Microsoft cutting 1,900 positions from its gaming division. Additionally, high-value fintech startup Brex laid off 20% of its staff, and eBay slashed 1,000 jobs, or 9% of its full-time workforce. Earlier this month, Google confirmed that it cut several hundred jobs across the company. Hold on, we'll get into that one. They're not being honest there. And Amazon has eliminated hundreds of positions spanning its Prime Video, MGM Studios, Twitch, and Audible divisions. Yeah, that's right. Their studio divisions and their Prime Video divisions, the ones that made one of the most expensive television series in the histories of humanity that got some of the worst ratings, that was so bad they had to delete the reviews. They were deleting reviews. And I know because they deleted mine, and it wasn't even bad. I said, this isn't, I'm not kidding. I'm going to have to find it. Maybe I'll post that as a screenshot somewhere. I literally posted, as a review. This is not accurate to the Tolkien lore. She never did any of this. She wasn't some girl boss fighting everybody on their own and calling the men dumb. This doesn't make any sense. That was removed. Any negative review was removed from the Rings of Power. Unity says it's cutting about 25% of its staff, and Discord, which offers popular messaging service used by gamers, is shedding 17% of its workforce. Yes. And if you're watching this video, you probably know all these are woke companies that have been hiring the wokest people they can find to meet that diversity, equity, and inclusion nonsense. But here we go. Again, just a quick reference because I said in the past video, BlackRock itself is laying off a bunch of people in its staff. Citigroup, 20,000 jobs gone by 2026. Discord, Duolingo, eBay, iRobot, Macy's, Microsoft, Rent the One Away. I have no idea what that is. Sports Illustrated, Salesforce, Unity Software, Universal Movie Group, Wayfair. I don't know if I should say this on YouTube. You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. Leave your thoughts on Wayfair in the comment section. I know you got some. I want to hear all the juicy theories. Xerox. Yeah, the entire tech industry is just laying off in the tens of thousands at this point. So yeah, I've heard very varying rumors of Wayfair. I want to hear those in the comments section, and I want to know what you guys think about all these tech companies that push that woke diversity, equity, and inclusion thing for years. Now having to lay off collectively tens of thousands of people, if not hundreds of thousands of people by the end of the year. What are your thoughts on that, guys? Leave them in the comments section. While you're there, make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you share this one out. But until the next one, guys, be easy like sleazy.